Hello everyone, my name is Aritra Basu. So today I will be presenting you my project for IT lab work, that is an automation tool for web developers. As a web developer, whenever I start a project, I have to create a folder with the project name and then a folder for CSS, a folder for JS and index.html file, and inside that index.html file I have to write same boilerplate codes like doc type html, head, title, meta tags, etc, etc. And in the css folder I have to create a script a style.css file, and in the js folder a script.js file, and I had to link those with my index.html file. So to decrease that amount of time that we waste every day whenever we creating a project, I have made this automation tool which will create all these things, and not only these things, also the github portion of initial beginning by automatic with a line of code. So to run this code, first of all you have to install you have to download this folder from our github repository. After that you have to open your command prompt as an administrator, then navigate to the this folder. As you can check the path of both check the path of my cmd screen that I am in this folder. Now I will run this project starter setup.py file. For that I have to write python, as it is an python file, and then proj starter setup.py. This will ask you for a github access code. So how to get this github access code? Just open github.com, then go to your account settings. After that go to developer settings. Here you will get this option of personal access token. Now generate a new token. You can write anything here and select this repo option. Now generate this token. Okay, sorry, this is already taken, so I have to write something. Video, let's say video, generate, and the token is generated. Now don't copy or use this token, as these tokens are unique token and I will revoke the access of this token. So please use your token. By the way, I shown just you can create your own access token. Now it is asking for your username. Give it your username. It will run some code, and as it is showing successful specified value was saved. So now you can run the project, the main file, the main automation from anywhere of your computer. So before showing that, I want to show you something, that how this is working. So basically this is our project folder structure. This is my main project starter.py, or the main script that will be doing jobs, that will this is the main file that will create the automation. So to protect this file, we are doing one thing, that is wherever your windows is installed, it is creating a folder named project starter or proj starter. As the project name suggests, its name is proj starter. Inside that folder we are copying these three files. The file that is project starter.py, that you will call every time, and the requirements.txt. These are few request and arc parser. Both we need both of these libraries, or both of these libraries to get the python file working. And in this secret.py file, your uh, data or your access token is saved, so you can modify this later if you want. And then it also adds itself to your system environment path, so that it can be called globally. Now I will call the function globally by just opening a cmd. As you can see, the location is not matching any of the location, like this is not matching. I am currently in HP of user inside C drive, but the file is present in C drive proj starter. and another one which I downloaded is present in this desktop Python project, and this is my university roll number. So inside this, so currently I am using a global location, and now I will call proj starter dot py minus h. This will show us the help module, that what all we can do with this proj starter.py. So let me explain you how it works. So one of the main and the only one option or the argument you have to always pass is the name, because if you don't specify your project name, how the automation will work? As simple as that. So whenever we are creating a project, we will first write project starter dot py minus n. You can also write minus n, that totally depends on you, and then the folder name. If you are using spaces in between your folder names, please use double quotes, otherwise it will show error. So it is a good habit to of if you always use these double quotes, otherwise don't use spaces in your name. What else I can say? So let me create a folder or a project. So by default it will always create a HTML and CSS project with Bootstrap and Font Awesome. Otherwise you can also create PHP and React.js by using the optional argument minus lan or minus lan or minus language. And you can also, all the repositories that will be created by default will be private. You can change that by using minus p argument, that will make the repository public. Or you can also change the directory path, that I will explain in a minute. Let me run this one. So as you can see, creating directory proj starter, creating directory video folder, and creating a directory CSS style and all those things. And this is GitHub. If you are familiar with GitHub, then this is a GitHub thing, we can call it. So if I go to desktop, I can see there is a proj starter file, right? So if I have not given any directory path to this file automation tool, so it will by default create a folder in desktop by the name proj starter, and inside that it will make all the project files that you want to create. Now if you don't want to keep all your files in desktop, then you can give this optional, you can use this optional parameter of directory path or minus path, where you can specify the path where you want to create your folder. So I am using all the defaults, and here if I open this folder, one CSS file, one image file, and so one JS folder is created. Obviously the readme.md for GitHub, and index.html is created. Inside index.html we have all the boilerplate codes. Also the CSS, the custom CSS is already attached, and the custom JS is already attached, and as the comment line suggests, all your HTML code goes here. So you can check the files are present here. And not only that, if I go to my GitHub profile and check my repositories, just now updated 2 minutes ago, I have created one private repository, inside which the initial push or the initial commit is already done by the automation system. So that's it for the video. Explore more about this automation system, and let me know how I can improve this. Thank you.